I had a dream last night. I dreamed that if I only took this pill, I would be cured. Then I dreamed if I only ate this food, I would be cured. Then I dreamed if I only drank this, I would be cured. But then I woke up. So what is reality when you have diabetes? Fake cures come in several forms. Pills or dietary supplements are probably the most familiar, but they can also take the form of extreme diets. Pills and supplements are pitched as containing a miracle ingredient that controls blood sugars and restores health. Often it is an obscure substance, but they can also be made from familiar, seemingly benign substances like cinnamon. Extreme dietary programs or restrictions are another kind of fake cure or treatment. These are diets that radically limit what a person eats with the promise that they will be relieved of diabetes. Some of these diets limit what the person eats to a particular food or food type. These extreme diets fly in the face of accepted nutritional science by cutting out and vilifying whole categories of food and nutrients, leading to unbalanced and overall unhealthy eating. Detoxes have also become a trending method associated with claims to reverse type 2 diabetes. Detoxes are presented as a new way to cure diabetes through an extremely restrictive diet followed for a fixed amount of time. A detox could take a single day or last for weeks. It often requires subsisting on or limiting liquids to water infused with a fruit, vegetable, or spice for some specific amount of time. The thing these fakes all have in common is that they are not based on solid science. Often the pitches for these fake cures and treatments allude to a single scientific report that says there is some indication that the key ingredient has an anti-inflammatory effect. What's missing from these reports is any data on how much of that key ingredient needs to be taken in order to have the desired effect, or data measuring its effect on people who actually have diabetes. More often than not, if you read the small print in these reports these vendors reference, they conclude by saying more study of the substance or procedure is needed. That lack of empirical evidence is the reason these substances are not FDA approved, although some are able to boast that they are produced in an FDA-approved facility. This means the agency has assured that their manufacturing facility is producing products properly, with the right amount of pure ingredients, and can be trusted for safety. It does not mean the FDA has approved the product for any medical effect. In fact, dietary supplements are regulated by the FDA as food, not as drugs. Okay then, what should we do? It really comes down to 4 things. 1. Work hand in hand with your medical team. Question and discuss what they suggest, but once that is done, follow the plan you laid out together, including taking your medications as prescribed. 2. Hydrate. Drink plenty of water. Water helps dilute the glucose in our blood and so helps keep our numbers in check. 3. Exercise. Almost anyone can. No matter what your mobility is, there are exercises that you can do. Every bit of movement helps, so do what you can, and it might even end up being fun. It has for many others. 4. Follow a healthy, balanced meal plan. We suggest following the plate method. With or without counting carbs, it can be amazing. Eat fresh foods whenever possible. Stick with complex carbs such as whole grains, beans, and starchy vegetables, while avoiding simple carbs like sugar, soda, candy, etc. Avoid processed foods as much as possible. That's it. That is the reality for those of us with diabetes. Following responsible guidance and avoiding the myriad of so-called miracle cures will lead to success in managing this disease. So, is there hope for a cure? While no bona fide cure for diabetes is currently recognized or available, scientific progress is being made on this front. Islet transplants are showing great promise as a potential cure for type 1 diabetes. Currently, this procedure, in which a doctor removes islets with healthy beta cells from a deceased donor and infuses them into the liver of a person with type 1 diabetes, is considered experimental and still in clinical trials. Regarding type 2 diabetes, T2D, the medical community is building a consensus around remission, a state in which the person with T2D is able to achieve and maintain blood glucose levels below the clinical diabetes range. In the past several months, various national diabetes organizations, including in the United States and Australia, have issued policy statements laying out a standard definition and measurement for remission. While neither of these developments means that a cure is currently available, both indicate that science-based, medically informed efforts to find a diabetes cure are underway. What that means is there is hope if we follow a reliable plan. And remember, we're all in this together. We stay healthy together.